Welcome everybody. I'm down at JP Auto and there's a really cool project that JP is going to be involved in, and I'm going to show it to you guys now. This right here is the former Mayor Danny Jones's 1956 Bel Air Nomad, and this car has been sitting in a garage for 37 years. This car belonged to Danny Jones when he was a young fella. He ended up, I believe, giving it or selling it to his brother, and his brother may have drove it for a little while, and then they just parked it in the garage. So let me do a walk around, and then our buddy Ron Smith is right over there. Ron is good friends with Danny Jones, and he pointed him in Johnny's direction. And Johnny's going to be doing basically a driveline restoration on this car. New engine, new transmission, rear end, everything's going to be new. And then they'll continue on the process from there. But let's do a walk around and show this to you guys. Come on up here. That's a heavy hood. They don't make them like they used to. Does not have the original engine in it. It's got a 302, I believe he said, out of a Camaro or a Z28 or something. JP is ordering a 383 stroker. So it's gonna have a 383 stroker. Danny Jones really wants a power glide in this car, so I believe it's gonna be a power glide powered. Right now it has a Hurst 4-speed in it, or something like that. But check this out. 1984-85. We'll give you guys a gander on the old car here. It's dirty. She needs a bath, but I believe that she'll clean up. Paint really looks good. It's got some rust and stuff, but it has been inside for 37 years. So that's better than sitting out in somebody's lawn. But check this out. Look at this right here. Last registered, expired 1/1 of 1986. How cool is that? So it's got a 4-speed in it right now. Like I said, they're going to put it back to a power glide, which is what the car originally had. But man, dash looks great. Seats look really good. I don't know if they're going to reupholster these or clean them up. But from what Ronnie said, Danny Jones wants this car to be perfect. Headliner looks really nice. This is a really cool car. And check this out. This car's a 1956. This is a real, they don't make them like they used to moment. Watch this. Look at that. All right, we got the national anthem playing in the background over here. Hopefully that doesn't demonetize us. Let's see if this door closes as well as that one. Yep. Look at that, no sag. That battery's older than me. But man, what a cool car. This thing is awesome. It's almost as cool as my brown wagon over there. Not quite. Almost. But look at this. Last registered 1986. This is locked. I didn't get to look in it, but Ronnie said this opens and then this opens. Really cool. Let's check out the old brake situation. What do brakes do after 37 years? Let me zoom out also and show you guys this steering wheel. Holy smokes. Look at that thing. Brake pedal. Stuck. It ain't moving. She ain't moving. Let's see if it's got any juice in it. That's just so satisfying. I could do this all day. Look at that. This is a foreign item to me. I don't know what that is. So the juice question, I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's got screws in it. Usually I'm used to the old, take the old top off, but apparently this is way, way before my time. And you know, I haven't seen this on Vice Grip Garage, so I don't know what to do. Let's look at what the oil looks like in the old girl. We're just gonna put that back. Ronnie actually worked on this car when him and and Danny Jones were young fellas. So I'm gonna go talk to him. He's got a lot more history on this car than I do, so let's go chat about it. All right, guys, I'm here with Ronnie Smith. He is buddies with Danny Jones. And how long have you been friends with Danny, would you say?
Well, we go back to the mid-'60s.
Okay. How old were y'all, you think?
That's so far back I can't remember. When I met him, he was 18, and I'm a little over 4 years older. Okay.
So Ronnie worked on this car. What all did you do to it?
Well, we put scatter shield in it, with a high-performance clutch setup, different gear ratio, traction bars, fender well headers, and Danny ran this car at the old Winfield, and it was a modified car. You had to run in modified class.
Right. They always wait till I'm videoing and then do something noisy in the background. It never fails. The car seems to be really happy. We never exceeded the speed limit. But he and Danny grew up together, and I guess, did Danny sell this car or give it to his brother or something? And
he basically gave it to his brother when he was tied into the politics and everything else.
Yeah.
And his brother fooled with it some, not much, and then his brother put it in the garage up there at the house. And it's sat in that garage now for about 38 years.
Yeah, it's been sitting a long time. Still looks pretty good. It's a cool old car. But Ronnie's been around, he's helped me a lot, he's gave me a lot of advice. Him and Johnny are buddies. And he's a long-time drag racer promoter. He had a lot to do with Canal Valley, right?
Yeah.
And he's been around the drag racing scene a long time. And if you're on the West Virginia Drag Racers page or anything like that, I'm sure you probably already know who Ronnie is. But it's a cool old car. It's getting, from what I understand, they're going to restore it pretty much the whole way, right?
Yeah, he said he wanted it perfect.
So Johnny's going to do the engine, transmission, probably a rear end. He'll do a lot of work to it mechanically, and then they'll take it out of here, and body work, trim, all that stuff will get fixed and replaced or whatever needs to be done. But we'll follow along with the mechanical portion of it, and then maybe we'll catch up with Danny later and see what he's got going on with it. All right, I'm going to change the pace here. I haven't started up the old Buick wagon in a little while. It's pretty cool. I think we'll see who's got the cooler wagon, me or Danny Jones with the old 56 Nomad. Let us hear it in the comments, which wagon's cooler. In case you haven't seen this thing, I'll walk you around it real quick. This is a 77 Buick estate wagon, and I got it from a scrapyard, saved her from the crusher. Got a lot of cool stickers on here, a lot of personality. NHRA, so you know it's a race car. But this is a pretty cool rig. One feature that most cars don't have is the spare tire is attempting to exit the quarter panel there. So a lot of these don't have that. This one's a special model. If you weren't familiar, we bought this car and got it running. It did not run. It was in a junkyard for the Barn Find 5000, which is a race that we hosted at 52 Dragway this year. Did she win any races? No. My dad drove the old girl. She ain't fast, okay? I did win a round with the old Cutlass over there, and then second round, fella with a 69 Camaro sitting in a barn. He drug it out, sprayed a whole bunch of nitrous. He got me, okay? I didn't win. But the real question is, does this baby have it in her to start? And is the battery dead? It is cranking, come on. Come on. I might have to give her some motivation up at the old carburetor. Like a top, no problem. She smokes a little bit, no big deal. Let me show you guys a little bit more about this unit. Look at the back end. Look at all that space. I think there's a third seat in this joint. Honestly, I've never even lifted it up. I don't even know how. Come on. That won't stay. But I think there's another seat. But honestly, I don't know. All right, everybody voted in the comments. My car's cooler. So aside from that, there's a job over here I want to check out. JP's doing an old engine swap. Look at this guy.
Hey, what's this torque at, Norm?
What we got over here, Ron?
Huh?
What you got over here?
A headache.
Blueprint, 355.
Johnny gave me an Excedrin headache.
That looks like an easy job.
Well,
Flywheel.
it's not going to be too bad, except the throttle cable. I'm going to hook the throttle cable to the gear shifter on the inside, and when he puts her down in drive, it's going to open that carburetor up and he's going to take off. It's going to be like a trans brake.
I like it.
This thing won't run because it's too nice.
Well, Pearl's feeling lonely, so we're gonna get her out too, see if she'll start up. Once again, this car was driven in the Barn Find 5000, a race that we hosted not too long ago. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put the link in the description. Go give it a watch. It's a good time. Well, old Pearlie fired right up, but we realized that this line that we put on is like completely pinched off to the fuel. And I don't know why, because we left plenty of slack in it. My only thought is that it must have shrank for some reason. Like maybe the combination of fuel and the weather and something made that rubber line shrink. Very strange. I don't know. But we're gonna see if we can't get something to take that kink out of it, because that can't be good for the old fuel supply. Well, fellers and ladies, we got old Pearl out for a cruise, and I think that's just about it for this video. It's kind of a bunch of random stuff, but you know, I didn't really have an agenda today other than to show you guys the former Mayor Danny Jones's really cool Nomad that's going to be getting some work done in the shop. So I think me and old Pearl are going to cruise around the block a couple times, let the old brakes scrub in because they sound terrible. But other than that, she's running good. She gets some random converter issues every now and again, but you know, right now it's okay, so it's fine. But anyway, guys, I hope you like the random shop content. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like the shop content at JP Auto, you know, put it down in the comments. We really got some characters that work over there. Ron is hilarious, and I try to catch him on video, but he's perpetually funny all the time. So I need to get more video of that guy. Ron's the guy with the big long beard, if you didn't know. You got Jackie over there, Jack, Dave, everybody. Dave's the one that always blows the air when I'm talking. It's fine, it's all good, Dave. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we will see you very soon. Let us know in the comments what do you want to see down there, right down there.